I start out just being curious about what is happening in this belly. So let's say that I wasn't just going to teach a technique about the diaphragm. I knew I was going to the diaphragm right now, right? So that's where I started looking. Let's say I'm just treating her, and I'm observing. Okay, so I'm palpating. I'm noticing what is tight or sucked in, what looks out of alignment, what looks just hard and thick. So I'm going to look at her alignment. Remember how we said postural eval? We can also do a postural eval laying on the table. I'm going to look at her alignment. What looks out of alignment? So she's got a little bit of a leg rolling over this way. I'm going to notice that. I'm going to go up and do other things. But then I might say, okay, so what's happening there? To me, it looks like it's coming from somewhere up here. So I might go up here then and start to assess what's happening with her bony alignment. I might start to move it around. I might do a range of motion, or I might just start to feel into the tissue or move the tissue a little bit and say, what's it feel like is going on in here? And what does it feel like this body wants or needs? What would be helpful? So that's the questions I'm asking myself. I don't always get an answer. I'm exploring. I'm playing. I'm like, okay, well, how's this? Does this feel like there's anything there?
It's tight.
So I might say, okay, let's see, what can I do with that tight tissue now that does feel thick and hard to me? It might be part of this alignment issue. What can I do with that? Okay, so I can do some pressure into it. This is like a form of soft tissue mobilization. I'm really just kind of poking and assessing. That's poking and assessing is a very technical term. Yeah, thank you. Yes.
DNA technique.
Yeah. And I'm just trying to get it moving. I'm trying to get breath in there. I'm trying to get life force in there. I'm trying to get some fluid flowing because it's all stuck and adhered. You can't really see what I'm doing over there, but I'm like doing this. It's all adhered in there. So I'm just trying to get a little fluid flowing in there, a little sensation. See if she can breathe into that. Okay? And then I might do, I wouldn't go across the body again, but for your purposes, I might do a soft tissue mob stroke, which is just you drag through the tissue and you stroke down through it. Or I might do a myofascial release technique, which I would do the cross hand release and sit there and follow it and do it. So that's kind of, if that gives you a little more of an answer, how I look at things and put them together.